You want the cucumber? No? You gonna bite me, Chance? So, Chance is living over here now. I'm just going live. I'm gonna try to go. I'm kind of trying to go be normal, but I don't know if I can be normal. So Chance is living here now. At the Pop Barn. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about my dad and everything. I'm not doing great. Izzy's here. Hi, Izzy. You want Chance's cucumber? Hold on. He dropped his cucumber. He didn't want it. So, Izzy, you want a cucumber? It's a little dusty. Here. No one wants the cucumbers. So Chance is over here now. Obviously, it's been a rough couple days. So I just wanted to. It's really cool. Like he's got a really. Except he was eating the walls, so we had to put a little some pads. But he's got a cute little setup over here. They're over there. It's a nicer barn. It's open. It's airy. It's wonderful. But he's doing. He like is doing way better than we expected. We didn't expect it to go well. He's like a little confused now, but he's not like he wasn't. He's out. He's active. He did really well. So I'm going to talk about. So we have like a lot going on right now. There's a lot going on with obviously me and my personal life. But now we have a construction project going on in the middle of everything that was being planned for like 3 months. So I couldn't delay that. So I'm just trying to like, I don't know. I'm trying to stabilize myself mentally. For all who don't know it, my dad died Friday late night. And it hasn't really sunk in most of the day. Times of the day are harder than others. And, I texted him this morning because I felt like I needed to. I posted a video on my personal page about a voicemail he left me in March, and it really probably was one of the greatest gifts he's ever given me, which was a really cool voicemail. And he was really, really sweet in the voicemail. And my dad was like a wacky, didn't really take anything serious. Like he was wacky if you met him. And so I haven't decided whether I'm going to post it. I'm trying to figure out if I should post some of this stuff on Arthur's Acres page because it's personal and I don't want people, I don't know if people just want to see animals and I don't need people getting upset that my beautiful, I wanted to post that because it had to do with Arthur's Acres and Live. I just didn't know how people would understand it or take it. So I didn't know if I was going to post that on Arthur's Acres page. I haven't decided yet and I'm still super confused. So I don't know. I don't know if I don't know if people saw it on my personal page or if I should post it on Arthur's Acres page. It was a beautiful voicemail. I haven't had time to grieve, at all. I haven't had time to grieve because just there's so much going on, and I'll show you what's going on. Brian's been here for a few days. Thank you for all the absolutely this freaking thing. I've gotten the most beautiful messages from people. So if I haven't responded, I'm sorry. It's been crazy, but I've gotten your messages that have been like incredible. My life is, I guess, different, a little different than a lot of people's because there's of the sanctuary and the sanctuary is me and I am the sanctuary. So I think that's where there's weird, like it's, we're all one, the sanctuary. So, I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to explain except you guys have been my family and supportive and it's been amazing. So I feel like there's, it is a village and it's big, happy, and it's been awesome, and seeing people's amazing messages. And even on my personal, like everybody jumped over my personal page, like blew up with people with kind words, and I thank you. And friends that I haven't talked to in years have sent the kindest stuff. And I've gotten really, when you think you're completely alone, sometimes you're not, and there's just people wanting to be there. And so if I haven't returned phone calls or answered stuff, I don't realize he's gone yet. It hasn't sunk in that he's not going to be there for the party. And it hasn't sunk in yet that he's not going to answer, or my mom's not going to complain about him not listening to the doctors or eating the wrong stuff. I was talking to a friend this morning, my friend John, who's been my friend since high school forever. And I thought it was kind of a funny story because my dad went to the doctor a few months ago, and his potassium was like really high. And he went to the store and he got bananas, and he was eating bananas. And I was like laughing because, like, who cheats on your diet with frickin' bananas? Like, they're frickin' bananas. I love bananas, but who cheats on your diet with? And we were laughing, and it was so nice. Like, who the frick cheats on your diet with bananas? He couldn't have bananas because he was high in potassium, and he went to the grocery store and bought bananas. Every time I buy bananas, half of them go bad, and I feed them to the pigs before they go bad. So me and my friend John were laughing our asses off because I'm like, you cheat with cookies or ice cream or something really good. Like, you cheat on like, who craves bananas? Like, who craves bananas? Like, how weird is that? So I thought that was so funny. Like, I don't know, because it was like, you figure you open up the door and there's cookies or cake or ice cream or something really like rich or chocolate or something crazy. But it was freaking bananas. Like, no one. That's like odd. I guess he had dementia, so he didn't know that wasn't something. My mom ate both of them, she said. It was just, so finding these moments of laughter. My friend in Florida, Jeffrey, was at a grocery store and he saw my father, and my father gave him the finger, and he has that picture, and he sent a picture of my father giving him the finger the other day, and it made me laugh. So I've gotten really nice people reaching out, and they've been really amazing, and it was just it's been wonderful. I still am in shock, and I posted a video, and again, stuff that I don't know if I'll post on Arthur's Acres page because it just, who wants to see it? But my dad loved the tractor here, and he had Gene take these amazing pictures of him on the tractor. So I will post this in stories, but I had his image engraved in marble, like a memorial, and it's going to be under the tractor, and it's really cool. So I just think, thank you everybody for being absolutely wonderful. And I'm just trying to figure it out, man. I definitely need you guys because I'm not going to have new content because I'm not in the mental state. Please share the crap out of everything so I don't lose my algorithm. I know that's horrible and it sounds terrible. But if you can share the crap out of everything because I don't have the energy to make new content, or even I'm not seeing stuff. It's been really busy I'll show you in a second. We're a new chicken run that's amazing. It just showed up. They've been building it. Brian's been here for 2 days doing the foundation of it. So please go crazy and share my stuff so I don't feel guilty for not posting. And I don't want to post stupid stuff that doesn't make sense just to post. I like to post quality. So please always share what I got. And that seems like stupid, but the last thing I need to worry about is my algorithm, and my algorithm being hidden and our content not getting out there and our message of compassion. I was busy with tours all weekend. I did 2 tours Saturday, 2 tours Sunday. I don't understand this grieving process. I was much younger when I lost my grandma, who was like the closest person to me. And then Vivian passed away, And then I lost my uncle last year, but now it's like my dad. And I think maybe losing a parent is different. It feels different. So I'm trying to figure stuff out, you know. I guess I will maybe tonight, but Lyle, he's in a construction zone. Yeah, he was a funny guy, you know. He used to drive my mom crazy. He was a professional at driving you know, if I have to say something, he was a professional at driving my mom crazy. He knew how to drive her crazy. You know, when he was at the farm, he was a really big presence at the farm. He loved the tractor. He like begged me to drive the tractor, and he wasn't even allowed to drive a car, and he begged me to drive the tractor. So, you know, I'm sorry that I'm talking about this. I don't understand how to do this. You know, I don't understand how to do this. My cousins have been incredibly supportive. And it's really cool. The funeral is Wednesday. And that's going to be hard. You know, I've been dealing with planning of the funeral, and man, the phone calls it takes to plan a freaking funeral and put a body on a plane, you can't imagine. It's 5 to 10 phone calls a day and 10 emails, and this is wrong and that's wrong, and they spelled his middle name wrong, and you know, I just wish they'd make it a little easier, but it wasn't, you know, and I've been the busiest I've ever been here the past couple of days, and I'll show you why. But everybody, like Christina is taking Laverne and Shirley, and I think Paula to Cornell tomorrow. And then Lily goes back to Virginia on Friday. I think the only day that we're on the farm together is Thursday. You know, and we need to do our regular stuff here, so it's been like crazy. The board have been very supportive, and so it's crazy. So we've been working on this really cool project because of avian flu. The birds have to have a roof over them or they can get really sick, and it doesn't seem to be that avian flu is going away. So we built a run, or had a run built, and Brian's been I hate that door, but Brian's been amazing. Hans is coming up tomorrow to help. I've had so many people reach out. Jesse hasn't offered any help, so Jesse's pretty lazy, but that's just Jesse. What can you expect from Jesse? So Brian's been super helpful, and I'll show you guys. Yeah, I've been blessed. I'm kidding, Jesse. But friends from forever have been amazing. He was very lucky to pass. I know, I figure that, Jesse. Just share the stuff. I don't care like about anything right now. I just care about the health of the animals and making sure I'm doing right by them. That's my main concern. Thank you, Mom. But like, it's crazy because I'm normal for 1 second. Well, I'm never normal, and then I just have an absolute breakdown for a couple minutes, and then I'm fine. And Todd, I was like, I went to get a cup of coffee, and I was walking back, and I felt bad. But Todd's like, "What's wrong?" Because I was crying, and I'm like, "My dad died. My dad died. It's just not real." And saying the words is weird, you know. My dad died. You know, I talked to my friend John, who lost his mother at a young age, and he had a big struggle with that. And so I'm going to try to push on, do the lives, have a good day, you know, do produce parties, you know, however you feel like you want to support me, do that, you know. I'm just happy for the love and support that you guys have given me already, and the beautiful messages, and you guys are definitely my family. And I felt so alone Friday night, and sitting there and being alone, and I do feel alone in the middle of the night a lot, you know. I do feel really alone in the middle of the night. It's just weird, you know, like I just feel this terrible emptiness. You know, I went back in my text messages with my dad, and it was weird, you know. I did text him this morning, he never texted back. So that's normal. He's never texted back in my life. And if he did, it was for someone else and didn't make sense. So, so everything's completely normal because I texted my dad and he didn't text me back. You know, so it's hard, man. It's crazy. You know, tons of sanctuaries reached out, you know, which was wonderful, you know, because what we do is so important. So it's not like we have like a freaking candle store or a, you know, or a clothing store, or we have lives to take care of. So if we're not here taking care of them, they don't eat. They don't get their medications. You know, so I can't just pick up and be there for other people. This is what I chose. And it's not like I put this, the animals in front of everybody. The animals rely on me, you know, and that means a lot to me. You know, it means a lot to take care of these animals. You know, Petey is right here. Hi, Petey. And I'll show you what we've been working on. You know, you hear the noise in the background, you know. So I take my life very seriously, and it's not a job, it's my life and taking care of these animals. And so I'm going to show you something we've been working on that's really cool. And because the avian flu, and it's better and nicer than I could ever imagine, but Brian's been here for days and late nights and everything, busting his ass. And he's been really supportive. Is Erica on the? Erica? Erica, hi, Erica. And Erica's been sending me funny stuff to try to make me laugh. Thank you, Erica. So this is our new chicken pavilion. What would this, a run? And there's Brian. So this is our new chicken area, the monster chicken area. So this is our monster chicken area. This is the monster that we've been working on for like 6 months. This is crazy. Ivan, are you allowed on camera? Okay, so I'm gonna work around you. Okay, so you're on camera, guys. You're on camera, guys. Is that okay? It's just on live. There's 400 or 500 people on. Brian, you want to say something real quick? Everybody's.
I'm good today.
Come on, Erica's on. Brian's been here busting his ass a lot, so we got to show Brian and some love, and he's been busting his ass. Are you okay? So this is our chicken pavilion. I don't know what we would call it, but this is amazing. It's really cool. So it butts up the end of there. They're putting it together. Brian's been working for 3 days busting his ass off. Look, there's almost no ass left. He's working his ass off, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So he's working really hard. And Brian got everything. I make Brian breakfast every morning.
Yeah, okay.
I did. I didn't make you. You're such a lot. See, he knows I did. I get him snacks. So this is really cool. This is. Yeah, exactly. They want to sell the fancy trucks they brought in. So this is our new pavilion, and this is when we talk about infrastructure. This is an important part of our infrastructure to keep our chickens safe. But it's a little bigger than I expected, so we have to redo the foundation over here because I don't know how to measure anything. But this is a solid, amazing thing. It's really cool. But this is cool. So half of the roof is clear to allow a lot of sunlight in. No, we're gonna put topsoil in and grow grass. There's enough sunlight in here to grow grass. So we're gonna put. We'll have topsoil delivered tomorrow, and it'll be full electric and everything. So this is cool. And these are all the rocks are from the Enchanted Forest, which is super cool. So it's just really exciting. But again, this is part of our infrastructure to make sure, like all these trucks, it's been like crazy construction today. So this is like huge. It's so cool. But we love it. It's been like 6 months in the planning. Everybody's yelling at Candy because she's barking at everybody. Come on, Candy. So again, this is what your Patreon and your sponsorship for chickens goes to, and your donations go to stuff like this and its infrastructure and taking care of the chickens like Laverne and Shirley. This is really cool. We got to put this up. That's my dad's tractor right there. We're gonna call that Eric's tractor. This is my tractor that my dad wanted to drive, but he wasn't even allowed to drive a car, so we didn't allow it. This place is a mess. So this is the original door of the coop. So we're gonna put this up over there, but that's cool. That's the original door of the coop. He gets iced. Oh, I don't know if I'm allowed to say. But how cool is that? That's really awesome, right? Look at this thing. It's really exciting, you know. We had the pavilion's name. Where's it? This will always be Charlie's Coop. Charlie was our original chicken. He was named after my uncle, so it's Charlie's Coop. It will always be Charlie's Coop. And then we have a rock that fits on. So it's really cool. I did do a memorial. I made it. I have like a granite thing going over there. Isn't that pretty awesome? I'll show you this side. But I'm not showing him. I'm not showing you, Ivan. So I'll show you from this angle. So it's right over here. This is the roof over here. It's pretty cool. If you saw last year's roof during the winter, it was terrible because we had that plastic roof, but it's pretty awesome. I mean, look at that. That's awesome. It should be done in a day or two. We do have to put topsoil. The chickens are over here right now. It looks like a war zone. It's a little war zone here, but they're good over here. But you can see this from everywhere. It's kind of cool. We just have to keep the chickens safe. Like this is another thing. Like I take responsibility for the animals. We have to do what's best for them, and that's what we're doing. So it's really cool. Yeah, last year was great for what it was, but it wasn't. It just became too much. No, we're not getting. No. We all of our chickens are like special needs and stuff, so we are not getting any more chickens. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's cool. Again, I don't know how to measure. Our friend Allie got us this. So this is cool. Allie got us this one, weather vane. How cool is this? Thank you, Allie. I didn't order the right parts for it, so it can't go up today. I had to order new parts, so I had to order the mount for it. But yeah, it's good that it's busy. They're making so much noise, but it's been crazy like the past couple of days. So we're just excited, and thank you. You guys did this. You built this. Thank you. Like you did all this. You bought the trailer. You bought this. Again, infrastructure, and it's looking at me. Okay. Oh, I'll let you know. Are you leaving right now?
No.
Okay.
Until they get.
Okay. Someone said we'd take more animals. It's not about taking in more animals. It's about keeping the animals safe that we have, and we can. Like eventually we will, but we are build infrastructure, get the animals safe, and then we rescue. So we're not rescuing. You guys did all the work, man. You guys did all the work. You donated it. You shared my stuff. You did that. I mean, we definitely. Our mindset is to, infrastructure, be able to take an animal to the hospital in safety, be able to keep them safe on site, and be able to care for them on site safely. And that's infrastructure is huge for us. It is big. It's bigger than we will have Taylor Swift concerts in there. I don't think we can sell out all 80,000 seats that holds, but it's big. Christina says it's not big enough. It's 41 by 31. It's enormous. It's 10 feet bigger than the the feeding pavilion for pigs. It's 10 feet bigger. So Christina wants it bigger. Taylor Swift will be playing in October. Tickets are now on sale. It's going to see 80 to 100,000 people. I don't know if her stage is going to look really small from the upper seats, but it's so big. It's so big. It came on 2 trucks. They needed 2 trucks, and I'm not a huge fan of her music, but I super respect her. You may not exactly, Craig. It's all you. You don't have to like her music, but the girl knows how to like market herself and be positive, and it's kind of cool. Again, not a fan of Taylor, but right, Chrissy? I said it's really big, and you said it's not big enough. Do we need a fundraiser fee? But I hate country, but she knows what she's doing. I don't like her music. It's kind of annoying, but she's great. And she teetered truck drivers like $100,000 bonus for every truck driver. That's got to change their lives, I don't know. I just think good people are good people, I think people are a little overboard when they're addicted to her, but it's fine. Tay, I don't know. I don't know what to call her, She's super positive. That's all I care about. We don't need any more negative people like, what's his name? Kid Rock. We don't need any more Kid Rocks. We need more positive people like Taylor Swift. Hi, Gene. Gene, I got to show Gene. Sorry, Gene just stepped on. So the beautiful pictures of my dad were all Gene. I think he hired her for a photo shoot. I wasn't a part of that, but then I became a part of it. But so Gene, here's Gene. The pavilion's here. Todd, you want to say hi to Gene?
Hi, Gene.
Gene, here's the pavilion. Well, I don't know what it's called.
Cupola.
Cupola?
And Ridge Vent.
Oh, yeah, Rich Vent. You want Rich Vent on there? Eric, I should have brought my little son.
I don't know what they're talking about. I don't understand the language. What are you saying?
They're putting the cupola up.
And what's a ridge vent?
That's the cap.
Oh, the cap. Okay. I don't understand their words. Don't fall through. Cupola. Francis Ford Cupola. So it's really cool. It's cool, Gene. I found really cool stuff for you. Yeah, Gene was on hiatus, and now her photos, like, it's so funny. Someone sent me a message on my personal page, that Gene should be a professional photographer. I'm like, she kind of is, I thought that was so funny. So all my personal friends and stuff are seeing these pictures, and they're blown away by Gene's talents. And it's like, no, we've known how talented Gene has been forever, but some of my friends are just finding her now, and they're blown away. So, so it's really cool. I think I have an open pen in my pocket. No, she's so cool. Look, you can see it from everywhere. That's going to be centered, right? It's got to be centered. I don't know what's going on. They're putting the ridge, yeah, ventilation. She's very magic. Does anybody have any questions? It's 6:30, so I am on a short live. So does anybody have any quick questions? I'm happy to answer questions about my father. Again, and we also got our straw in. So our barn is almost loaded for the winter, which I was super excited about. We'll go into the barn. It's just crazy with all the construction going on. Again, infrastructure. I'm too old not to work on infrastructure. So I'll show you this. Ooh, it's hot here. So we got 315 bales of straw last night. So we're getting ready for winter, people. This was empty yesterday. This was empty yesterday. So let me open the door. Woo! It is hot. So we got all the straw. 315 bales so far. We got more coming. Got to get some ventilation in here. It's hot. Video freeze. I'm sorry. So I don't know. So you need to do that more for hay. This is straw. So it's frozen. So I'm gonna leave the ventilation. So I'm gonna get going. Does anybody have any quick questions? I definitely just want to do a quick live. Any quick questions? I don't know what's going on up there. We just make sure it's dry. It can't be wet in the middle and it will cause a fire. So have a great night. I got to take care of business over here. We probably have 800 bales that we can store up there. Thank you, Clover. Have a great night, everybody. Peace, love, and pigs.